What is speed? Some move fast, while others glide with effortless grace.
And found an opening. Inside the 30, he might go. Touchdown.
But then there are those who become blurs. A flash so quick, you only catch the echo of their footsteps.
So I'm all excited. I ran like a 5.2 40 at 285, but Joey Galloway ran right after me. He ran a 4.1 40. Wow. And it's like you're witnessing world record speed.
This is Joey Galloway, one of the fastest, most electric athletes to ever touch an NFL field.
Quick, change direction, look how quick.
It's 2002, Cowboys versus Jaguars. Dallas is lined up in a single back with Chad Hutchinson under center. That's not a matchup. That's an embarrassing waiting to happen. And it goes about how you expect it. Dallas does a fake reverse and immediately goes deep to Galloway. Galloway leaves Darius in the dirt. 5 yards of separation. Easy. If Hutchinson leads him even a little, that's 6 points on the board.
Well, this is becoming kind of a habit with Bruce Coslet, the offensive coordinator. Last week they opened up the game with 2 long passes. Here a fake reverse, and Joe Galloway gets deep on the post route. The play action holds the safety. You see Donovan Darius just cannot catch up. He got sucked up by the play fake, and Joey Galloway makes the grab.
Then again, Galloway dusts his DB on a go route. Wide open. Hutchinson doesn't even look his way. And you can see the frustration building up. Galloway knows that these should be touchdowns. But then Galloway does something special here. Something only he can do. Something so ridiculous that I had to rewind this at least 10 times to find out what actually happened. Before this play, Dallas's offense was flat.
Smith is a terrific guy in addition to being one of the great players in the history of the league. And now Hutchinson trying to CSI Miami as the throw downfield is picked off. Fernando Bryant races on. And Fernando Bryant, who suffered
a few bad series in a row, then boom. Quick slant in. Hutchinson finally delivers a strike. Now, pause it here. 2 defenders right in front of him, both in perfect position. And in half a second, Galloway splits them like it's Madden on rookie difficulty. That speed is almost unreal. Just look how quick he was, and fast and explosive.
Joey Galloway, goodbye. That's over.
What an amazing athlete. People think Galloway was just a burner, but it was much more. He had real receiver skills too. The toe tap catches.
Plays 69 yards. Hutchinson rolls out, makes a look at the catch by Galloway. Faking again, into the end zone.
The body control.
Big right-hander, fires and...
The ability to take hits over the middle at just 5'11".
Hutchinson takes a look, makes a throw, connection. Now best looking offense in a long time, and look at Galloway.
And 200 pounds. At one point in that Jaguars game, they simply couldn't cover him. Every route, come back, dig, go. He was winning. If Dallas had even average quarterback play that day, he's going for 200 yards. Now, let's rewind to 2001 versus the Raiders.
And then, as I said, they got to go deep. They've got to find Joey Galloway. Galloway still has that deep speed, and he has scored 8 touchdowns against this Raiders defense in his career.
Anthony Wright steps in after Quincy Carter gets hurt. What defender is this giving him 10 yards of cushion? That's the legendary Charles Woodson. You know that you're respected when Woodson gives you that much room. 10 yards? Yet, it still doesn't matter.
To you, Kenny and Tim.
All right, thanks, DJ. So Anthony Wright in the game at quarterback, going deep on his first play.
Galloway eats that space in 2 strides. If there was one rule back then, it was this. You don't play man coverage on Joey Galloway, not unless you're trying to get embarrassed. I don't care who you were.
The Redskins look ready. Happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome to football in Dallas, Texas. We are at Texas Stadium, and here come the Cowboys.
A year later is Champ Bailey, another legend, another speedster, 4.28 in the 40. But Galloway's speed was different. Watch the release. He shows Bailey his shoulder, slips the jam, and takes off like a rocket. By the time Champ opens his hips, it's over. Straight line burst, perfect angle, great depth. But again, the quarterback misses him.
Galloway out of his reach.
2 plays later, though, they finally connect. Deep crosser from the slot, Galloway catches in the stride, breaks free, and bodies are flying everywhere. Touchdown, same mistake. They press him in cover 1. Corner Tyrone Williams tries to jam him at the line. Galloway's gone before he even gets a hand up. Foot race? Not exactly. Galloway burns him.
Williams is not even able to get a hand on him. Galloway dumps inside, comes back out, and it wasn't even close.
And in 2003 versus the Giants, lines up about 10 yards away. Galloway erases that gap instantly. But look closely. By the time the ball's there, Galloway's already flipped the field. Now he's the one that hit by a yard, and then happened in a flash.
And play action, going to the air on first down and going deep to Joey Galloway. And Galloway makes the reception and goes inside the 5-yard line. They go deep and beat Ike Charlton, a new cornerback, forced into action, and a 64-yard gain for the Cowboys. It's 1st and goal.
That burst was something else. My God, he was special. So what was Galloway's problem in Dallas? Quarterback play.
And I want to say to everybody here in Dallas that there was not one time in my life that I ever thought about playing football for anybody else.
We will not replace Michael Irvin in terms of what he has meant to the success we've had. We got to get there, but we'll have to get there in a little bit different way because of the man and what's in this man.
It's hard to say goodbye, and it's not hard to say goodbye to the game. I'll say goodbye to playing football, but it's hard saying goodbye to playing football here. It's America's team, America's fans.
It is exciting for me and for our organization to announce that we've signed Joey Galloway. We have arguably the fastest tandem of receivers in the NFL.
He was supposed to team up with Troy Aikman, but Galloway tore his ACL in his first game as a Cowboy.
Here's a guy, Joey Galloway, who's been through 5 quarterbacks. The first one here in Dallas that he hooked up with was you, Troy. And he said that you told him, I got 3 or 4 good years left, and then literally minutes later you were finished.
Then Aikman retired, and after that, it was Quincy Carter.
They gave up two new third rounds to go back to 53. I think Quincy might have been there at 52.
Hutchinson, Anthony Wright.
He reminds me a lot in his mannerisms of Randall Cunningham.
Nobody consistent.
He's been through 3 systems in a couple of years, just 2+ years. Yeah, well, he was finished too. He got hurt in the first game, but he has not played, with the exception of Warren Moon, with a veteran quarterback, and he has continually had to break in a lot of young guys.
Even with all that, Galloway still had moments where you saw the superstar he could have been in Dallas.
Hutchinson has Galloway wide open. Wide open.
Once he sees the opening, right now, he's back to the outside, and he is running.
Look at that speed. Galloway. Joey Galloway out of bounds.
Pass over the middle. Galloway wide open for the touchdown. The Cowboys are hungry no more.
Winds up and to the end zone. Caught by Joey Galloway. Touchdown.
And yes, Galloway had his own issues, his injury issues. But if Galloway had the quarterback, like Troy Aikman, who should have been playing with him, or Tony Romo, I think we would have been looking at something different. Galloway left Dallas and went to Tampa Bay, where he played with 5 different quarterbacks and still dominated. Most of those quarterbacks Galloway played with in Tampa Bay were better than any quarterback Galloway had in Dallas. So you can't help but wonder, if he'd stayed healthy and played with Drew Bledsoe or Tony Romo, would we be talking about a different era? Would Galloway have been a Cowboy legend? I don't know. Let me know. Until next time, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.